And now, Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Eric Ash.
So right now across the region, mostly in the Snake Plain, we do have a large band of rain and thunderstorm activity that is mostly going from Twin Falls to Haley, kind of like in a music note type shape, and then it goes up towards Island Park, Rexburg, and Afton. Afton and Yellowstone, it looks like you may be getting receiving a start of some mix or some icy conditions in the next half hour or to an hour. Today for the Snake Plain, do expect some thunderstorms, especially to increase and popping up across the region in the afternoon hours between noon and 4 p.m. peak time towards the later part of that 4-hour period, and then should taper down a bit throughout the night and then probably linger overnight with some thunderstorms and then continue tomorrow. High temperatures will be in the 70s. Pocatello has a high of 80 degrees for today. Today for the Central Mountains, mostly cloudy skies if you're not receiving storms, but do expect some scattered storms as well. 60s and up to the mid 70s for your high temperatures. And for the highlands, thunderstorms are expected as well, especially in the northwest portion. Do expect perhaps some mixed conditions or else if you're in higher elevated areas as well. Low 70s and 60s for your highs. Tonight for the Snake Plain, do expect those storms to linger. Temperatures will all be in the 50s. St. Anthony at 48 degrees. Central Mountains, most of the coverage should turn into showers. However, do expect some pockets of storms to remain, but a lot less coverage than during the day. Lows will be in the 40s. Stanley, 36 degrees. Tonight for the highlands, scattered storms to remain. 40s and 38 for Yellowstone. Tomorrow for the Snake Plain, scattered storms are expected just like today. Perhaps slight bit more rainfall is expected and a bit more coverage. We're pretty good at knowing the extent of coverage in certain areas within a 24-hour. Other than that, we can't really localize things until we're within 24 hours. Temperatures in the 70s at this point in time. Always have hope for the future. Tomorrow for the Central Mountains, most cloudy skies and storms to continue, peaking in the afternoon. And that goes for the rest of the week. 60s and low 70s for the highs. Highlands, scattered storms, 60s and the very low 70s for the highs. And now for the Southeast Idaho Chevy Dealer 7-day forecast, starting with Pocatello. Afternoon storms to continue. I would not rule out the possibility of storms to be completely at the number 0 for the eastern half of Idaho and parts of Wyoming throughout this next forecast period up to the Memorial Day weekend. Highs will be in the 70s, lows around 50 degrees. Idaho Falls, same thing, afternoon. The peak of all activity will be in the afternoons. Highs will be in the 70s, lows in the 40s, and for Rexburg, similar conditions. Afternoon storms, highs will be in the 70s, lows in the 40s. And for the Central Mountains, same thing, hovering around room temperature, 72 degrees for the highs. And for the Teton area, similar conditions, hovering around that room temperature for the highs and lows in the upper 30s, low 40s.